everyone, we're going to simplify expressions with radicals and complex numbers. These are the first three problems we're going to do. Alright, so for the first one, we have this expression squared. That just means we can write this down twice. And if we write it down twice, then we can just multiply this together. So let's multiply these two together. Negative 3 times negative 3. And let's multiply those two together. That's square root of negative 5 times square root of negative 5. Well, the first part's easy. Square root of negative 3 times square root of negative 3 is 9. So you have 9. Now this one is we have two of these. So basically it's square root of negative 5 squared. So you can just say this is negative 5. And if that's kind of bothers you, basically what this is negative 5, this part here, to the 1/2. And then you square it. So you multiply these with your power rule for exponents and you get negative 5. So this part here just equals negative 5. And this is going to equal negative 45. Alright, now for the second one, we can multiply our coefficients here. So 3 times, let's write it. So basically we can say 3 times 8 is 18. Then we have I times I cubed. So that's 18I to the 4th. And the ones you need to know are written in here. So basically we have I to the 4th. I to the 4th equals 1. This is the reasoning why. But you really need to know your I squared. I squared is negative 1. This one is common. I cubed is negative I. And then I to the 4th is just 1. So if you have I to the 4th, that's just going to be 1. So you have 18 times 1 equals 18. Now the third one, we're going to do the same way we did the first one. Let's write it all out. So we have 2I times 3I squared times, and let's write it again because you have that squared, 2I times 3I squared. Now we can multiply these numbers here. So that's going to be 6 times 6 is 36. Then you multiply these, it's going to, let's just put it all out. I squared, I squared. So that's like 1. You add all these up, and you get 36I to the 6th. All right. Now the way we were talking about before, we know, well, we have I to the 6th here, and that's going to equal negative 1. But you really just need to know the first 4. So for the first 4, what we can do is we can write this as 36 times I to the 4th. We know I to the 4th is 1. But then we have to say I squared. So this is just going to be 1. I squared. But I squared is negative 1. So now we can rewrite this as 36 times negative 1 equals negative 36. And that's your final answer. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.